Hey, welcome back. Hopefully I'm doing a better job. Oh, okay. So, what we just saw yesterday, I didn't really talk about it, was a new enemy. The creepy crawlies. Okay, I wanted to talk a little bit about this enemy. I'm still not sure exactly how they work. But that was a cool way to introduce it. He's kind of sneaked past you and you're like, wait, what? Why isn't he attacking me? Their gimmick is that they're sneaky and they won't attack you right away. So every enemy in this game, if you make noise, they'll come at you. But this enemy doesn't. Sneaky. So maybe once we start seeing the enemy, I can talk about it a little bit more. I'm not sure if I really like this enemy. I don't know. It's good. I don't know. When I first saw it, I thought, well, I like these better than the Shamblers for sure. I think the Shamblers are kind of dumb and redundant. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, something about I forget what they're called. Creepers or stalkers or something. You use your superpower to see through stuff, and you can't see them sometimes when they're not moving. I don't know how I feel about that. Doesn't make much sense. Because you can see humans when they're not moving. It's not like a motion detector.
Great.
It just feels like the only reason they're doing that is to just make the gameplay more interesting, which is good. It's good to have interesting gameplay, but it doesn't make sense in the world. Why doesn't it work? Oh, here they are. See, they're scattering. Stalkers. Those guys were not in the first game for sure. But Ellie doesn't react like she does when she sees the Shamblers. When she sees the Shamblers, she thinks, what are these? I've never seen these before in my life. But she's seen Stalkers before. Well, I've never seen them before, but... So this area, I think, is all Stalkers, just to teach you, like, what do they do exactly? They hide, and you can't see them. See? Where are they? I don't know. And then they just sneak up on you. You can hear them, I think, but... That's really cool. I think in one of the first episodes I mentioned... I want them to introduce new enemies, and what if there's, like, an enemy that crawled in the ceiling? This is kind of an enemy like that. I guess I was thinking about in Resident Evil, there's an enemy like that. They kind of hide, and then they crawl in the ceiling. Okay, what, I don't know. I'm scared. So yeah, I think it's a good enemy, and it works well because you can't just sneak around anymore. Because... See, that's weird. Why didn't he see me? I don't understand. I'm not sure exactly what they do. I just don't understand the logic of them. And why are they... How are they so smart? What's causing them to like hide and not just be dumb zombies like most zombies are? How are they smart and they're hiding and they sneak up on you? It doesn't make much sense. But I do like the idea of introducing an enemy like that who doesn't just always react to you. If you make a loud noise, they just run at you. They sneak up on you like that. Oh, I have the bullets. I mean, then they run away. Ah, come back here. Ah. Creepy crawlies. Where'd he go? Ah! I want to throw this at him. Where are they coming from? More guys? Ah! Ah! Are they runners? Oh! Back up. Okay, so we've been introduced to a new enemy. Cool, right? I think it's okay. It's cool. There's some stuff about the logic of it that I don't really follow, but I think it's a good idea to introduce an enemy like that. It adds a new dynamic to the encounters because I like it because whenever you're in an area with zombie enemies, you know you can always hide. But I can't hide anymore. Oh god. It puts you on edge because there could be someone stalking you, like you're stalking the enemies. So whenever you're in a normal... Is he around here? Yeah, it is creepy. It's cool. Whenever you're in a normal encounter with these bad guys, you can always hide. And you know... Okay. You know when someone sees you because you can hear this noise. Like it's like this whoo noise. But after a while, it's not that scary because then you're just like, oh, the guy saw me. Is he gonna kill me? I'll just restart. But these guys sneak up on you. This game's supposed to be scary, and that makes it scarier. It's good. I could jump it. So you can't just sneak around and feel safe. That's the thing I was saying. It makes you feel unsafe even when you're sneaking. In the first game, you could just sneak around and just feel, okay, I'm hidden here, nobody can see me, and then I'll jump out and grab this guy. But now they've introduced these enemies that take that safety blanket away from you, which is cool. I like it.
Okay. Head down to the street.
And so now I think they will mix them together where there are stalkers and also like clickers, which is cool. Let's do this. Okay, any notes for today? Not really. I wanted to try to get to the next cutscene today, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Close to the hospital. When you get to the hospital, I think that's when some interesting stuff starts to happen. I could talk more about it. Well, when I went to the grocery store last time, there was one of these people who was yelling at the customer service person. I don't really know what to say about it, but I just wanted to mention it because I know I'll never be one of those people, and I don't understand the thought process. I guess I'll say what she was saying, which was, I guess you see these people online all the time, and you think, okay, people are making a bigger deal about this than they really are. I mean, people don't really do this, right? They don't yell at customer service people because they messed up, like they scanned something twice or they didn't take a coupon and they just start yelling for no reason. I rarely ever encounter those people. And you always think, or I always think, the reason why people like looking at this stuff online is because it makes you feel good about yourself. Oh, stalker just ran. Hey, you can't do that. Okay. Okay, back up. Go back. I'm too close. I think there's clickers in here. It makes you feel good about yourself. Oh, I would never treat an employee of an establishment this way, and so that makes me a good person. So that's why we like watching these Karen people, because we think it makes us feel good about ourselves. But they're not really that big of a problem. There's not that many people who act like that. but I saw one last week. They're real. And they're very scary. I didn't understand. She was yelling at the customer service desk person at Stop and Shop. And she was saying, I saw in your circular that you... I overheard this while I was checking out. I think the conversation was like, I saw in your circular that this thing was on sale, but it wasn't in stock, so can I get a rain check? Which is just, I guess, I can come back later and get the same. Is that a clicker? Oh. Okay. I don't really want to restart. Let's just do this. Oh god, that's good. This game scares me. It's starting to scare me again. The first game, you get to a point where you're not scared anymore, but those things can scare you. That's good.
Time to go.
It's scary in a way that's not just like a fake jump scare. It's like a real, you earn it. It's an earned scare.
There's gotta be a way out of here.
Hopefully, I don't know. I was just thinking about saying like a lot, so hopefully I'm not doing that. So she said, can I get a rain check for this coupon? And of course the customer service person said, nope. And that set the lady off. She was saying, I drove all the way down here and I came here for this coupon and it wasn't even here in stock and you gotta treat your customers right. And she's saying, this is false advertising, I could sue you, you know, this is illegal. And then I heard the customer service person say, well, it's because of the COVID thing that it's out of stock, so we can't give coupons for that reason. We're not allowed. The lady she was amped up, so what's she gonna do? She's gonna keep yelling. I drove all the way down here. I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to... Maybe, I don't know, maybe she really needed that coupon. She's like poor and she needed it. I'm not poor, so maybe it's not right to be judgmental of her, but I don't know. You drove all the way down there. What are you talking about? I live in New Jersey. It's not like I live in Montana where you have to drive an hour to the grocery store. Nah. I don't think I can control. Oh. There might...
Fuck Seattle.
No, Seattle's nice. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure. I just want to... Yeah, I don't know if there's a cutscene coming up. Maybe we can get there before the end of the day. So anything else I wanted to say about that lady at the store? That was the part that made me kind of laugh a little bit, was just, I drove all the way down here just for this coupon. Ma'am, you know you're in a grocery store, right? You have to come here every week anyway. What do you mean you drove all the way down here? Did you not have Did you not need other groceries? I don't know. I'll keep this. I didn't even know rain checks were a thing. I worked at a grocery store. People would ask me for rain checks sometimes, and I remember thinking a couple times. Well, the first time it happened, what is a rain check? What do you mean you want a rain check? I kind of forget what to do. Oh. Probably have to go underwater somewhere. I know I have to go up there, but I don't know how. This is good. Just drink the sewage water. I'm immune to the zombie virus, but I'm not immune to pink eye. This is guaranteed pink eye, right? Where do I go? Oh, it's up there. Okay. I do think I am being a little bit careless. Well, this is something that I was talking about before. Last week, talk about some things that aren't good about you. This is something that's not good. I think I'm being kind of careless with the virus thing. I mean, part of me says, well, I don't really care if I get it and if I die. I think that's true. I don't care if I die. I know having this virus isn't fun, and you're gonna have to fight it for like weeks. And you probably won't die. I was looking at a thing that said, well, 1% of people in my age group die from it. So I probably won't die even if I get it, but so you're gonna have to, it's gonna be, if you get a severe version of it, it's gonna be very painful, so that won't be fun. But I am being careless. I am wearing the mask, but I'm not really wiping down like my apartment with wipes, and I'm not washing my hands more than I usually do. I don't know.
Where the hell did I end up?
If my parents die from this virus, I don't know what I'm gonna do, so I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, but sometimes I do think I'm kind of barely hanging on, and if I don't even have my parents around, what am I even the point of life? What am I doing here? Sometimes the only reason I feel like I'm around is just because I would make my parents sad if I died. So if they're not around, I don't really have anything keeping me here.
Okay. You are here. And the hospital's there.
We're close to the hospital. Okay. I don't know if I want to start this next part. We meet some funny fellows coming up. So join me next week for that. And I think I did tiny little bit better this week at talking. I guess just at knowing when to talk and when to talk about the game and when to not talk about anything and when to talk about my notes. Like I said before, there are specific segments in this game. So there are moments where, well, there's cutscenes. There's parts where there's enemy encounters. There's stealth enemy encounters, and there's combat enemy encounters. There's exploration, where, like the first day of Seattle, where you're exploring Seattle. There's, I guess what I would call like a moving cutscene, which is similar to when you're in the flashback and you're walking around with Tommy and he's talking to you and you're not really doing much. The dialogue is important to the story, but it's not a cutscene. So all those different types of things deserve different types of me talking over them. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best way to handle all that stuff. By the time I figure it out, the game's gonna be over, but it's worth for the next time I play a game like this. Zelda's different because you don't care about the story in Zelda, right? So I could just talk over it if I want to, and talk about the game if I want to. It doesn't matter. But I want this playthrough to be good and watchable, and I hope it's good. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Yep. Have a good day. Thanks.